Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the basics of company law. This video will be very helpful for the CMA Inter students because I've taken the entire notes from the Business Law and Ethics paper of CMA Inter. I'm also planning to make more upcoming videos with relation to company law, auditing, and indirect taxation. So stay tuned for more videos. Let's get started with today's video. Before we understand about company law, we should first understand the meaning and definition of a company. A meaning of company in a common parlance could be an association of person formed for the purpose of carrying on some business. So here we should understand about two terms. The first one is association of person. So it means two or more people coming together to form a company for a common purpose. That is, they are coming together with the same mentality, same mindset for a common purpose, and that purpose is to carry a business, carry on some business. I am forming a company along with my friends for a common purpose. We are interested in manufacturing. So I'm forming a manufacturing company along with my friends. So it is a group of association. Me and my friends are the group of association and we are forming it for a common purpose of starting a manufacturing unit. Okay, so this is the meaning of a company. Now moving on to the definition, according to Companies Act 2013, it defines a company as a company which is incorporated, registered under the Companies Act 2013 or any previous law. That is, any company that has been incorporated following the rules and regulations of a Companies Act 2013 or any other act that was prevalent earlier, then it shall be called as a company. I hope the definition and the meaning of the company is clear now. Moving on to this, there are certain characteristics of a company. That is, a company shall have certain features. We'll look into it now. The first feature is it has a separate legal entity. That is, before the eyes of law, both the companies and its shareholders are different. So the shareholders and the company are two different people according to the law, right? It has got a separate legal entity. The company is considered as a separate legal person. They are different from their shareholders. And one very important point that we have to note down here is the company can sue in its own name and it can also be sued by the other people, right? So, this is a very important point here to note down, right? Moving on to the second one, the shareholders of the company have a limited liability. What it means, that is, for example, if I have bought the shares of the company is worth 10,000, right? So the nominal value of the shares that I have purchased are 10,000. I am a owner of that company because I am a shareholder of that company. So I have the shares worth rupees 10,000 with me. So I am liable to pay to the company only to the extent of 10,000. They cannot demand more than that from me. For example, the company owes to the outsider 11 lakhs rupees, right? Can they demand from me 11 lakhs? No, because I am liable to pay only 10,000. The 11 lakhs is not my problem. My problem is only 10,000. That is why I have a limited liability over the company, right? That is the next point. Third one, perpetual succession. That is, the company lives forever till it winds up, right? So for example, I'm starting a company today, its incorporation is today, it keeps going and going and going, right? It never stops until it wants to wind up. Okay, by the meantime there may be members like board of directors or shareholders, they may come, they may go, but the company stays forever. That is the meaning of perpetual succession. That is, the company keeps going and going whether the members come or whether they go, right? That's what is given. Members may come, members may go, but the company survives up to its winding up. Till the winding up of the company, it goes on. That is the meaning of perpetual succession. The fourth one is separate properties. That is, a company can acquire or transfer. It means acquire or transfer. Acquiring is it is purchasing for the first time. Transfer is it has purchased. Now it is transferring to the other party. Right? So the company can acquire, either it can purchase or it can transfer its existing property in its own name, which means I cannot sign, being a shareholder, I cannot sign for my company. Rather, the company itself can sign for its transfer, right? So it can transfer in its own name. That is the meaning of separate property. Common seal. These 2 points are interlinked, right? Common seal. Being a company, it is an artificial person, right? It's not a human being. So it cannot sign, right? But here it gives it in its own name. Can a company stand up and sign? No, it's not actually possible. So that's why we have something called as a common seal. Common seal is something that is given. For example, the manager of the company or a board of director of the company can affix the seal of the company in the document. Because the company is an artificial person, it cannot sign the documents. Rather, we can have a common seal for that company, and that seal can be affixed in the documents. This has become optional now. As per the amendment in the year 2015, the common seal concept has become optional, right? Before it was very compulsory that every other company should have a common seal. But now, after the amendment in the year 2015, the common seal concept has now become optional. That is, the board of directors and shareholders shall now decide whether to have a common seal or not, right? The last point here is transferability of share. Being a shareholder, I am free to transfer my share to anyone else, right? So it is not a mandatory factor that I should hold on to the shares forever. No, I can easily transfer my shares to the other people. Okay. But one important point which you have to note down is it shall not apply for a private company, because private company it has got some restrictions. Public company, yes, because you cannot focus a public to hold on to their shares. They are actually having the liberty to transfer their shares to their other people, to any other person, right? So these are the 6 characteristics of a company. So I hope the meaning, definition, and characteristics of a company is very clear to everyone. In the next upcoming video, I have planned to make a very important topic. It is called lifting of corporate veil. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe for more.